it's Seth the Snake. Welcome to Nomad Outdoors TV. Today on this episode, I'm talking with Cruel Dog. About kids in the woods. Are you ready to learn?
Hey Nomadians, welcome to Nomad Outdoors Kids in the Woods. We have our special guest here today,
Seth the Snake.
Seth the Snake, also known as Snake. And I'm Cruel Dog, your host for today. And we're going to talk about being in the woods. Yeah. So you go up to your grandma, your Baba and Mimi's cabin up north, yeah? And you went last weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah, did you go for a hike in the woods? What'd you see?
Tons of poop.
What kind of poop?
Bobcat.
Yeah.
Deer.
Yeah.
And I don't
Maybe some raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not raccoon. Hedgehog. Hedgehog.
We don't have hedgehogs here.
I thought at the cabin.
No, it's it could have been porcupine.
Oh yeah.
Porcupine. Yeah. So what else did you do up there?
Played lots of hockey.
Yeah. You play hockey. Floor hockey in the kitchen?
Yep.
Yeah.
And climbed up Keith's tree stand.
Oh yeah, we climbed up. That's Gray Bear.
Gray Bear?
Yep, climbed up his tree stand. And then we looked where we got all our tree stands. So you got my tree stand, which is way back in the woods. And then, so Jer Bear, that's Uncle Germ. So Jer Bear, we showed you where to go in, where his stand is at.
Yeah.
And then we went and saw Gray Bear stand. And then what did we do the next day? We went hiking. We went another way.
We
went all the way up the big hill.
Yeah.
And we walked around in the woods.
Yes.
Did you get lost?
No.
How come you didn't get lost?
Because we had a compass.
You had a compass, eh? Yeah. So do you know how to read it? So what are the 4 directions on the compass?
North, east, south, west.
All right, good. Good. Where does the sun rise? It rises in the east. That's a tough one. And where does it set? Sets in the west. Yeah. So if you ever got lost and you can see the sun,
yeah.
If you see that if you're looking at the morning sun, that'll be towards the east. And if you're
Is this north?
Well, that's up. North here is that way. That's north.
Oh.
That's north. So yeah, you like being in the outdoors? What's your favorite thing doing in the outdoors?
Hiking.
You like hiking? Yeah, haven't done any real hunting yet. Yeah,
No.
You're not quite old enough to do that. Well, I mean, you're old enough to be out there, I suppose, but
Of course.
yeah. But I like you to be a little bit older so you could go out there and understand it a little bit more. What did we do today?
Went on another hike to switch around Baba's cameras.
Yep. Because we're looking for what now? We're not looking for deer now. What are we looking for now?
Turkeys.
Yep, because what season's coming up?
Turkey season.
Turkey season, that's right. Right around the corner for turkey season. Got anything to say to all the kids watching Nomad Outdoors? Say whatever you want. Got nothing to say?
No. Can't think of anything.
Can't think of anything. So you have a couple of cousins, right?
Yep, Merrick and Mason.
They're going to be old enough to start going for walks out and hikes out in the woods too.
Yep.
So that'll be good. Your favorite thing is hiking. What else do you do in the outdoors?
Pee.
Well, you can do that anywhere you want for the most part.
Yeah.
What else do you think we could do? Do you got a fishing pole?
Yeah.
And what do you do with that?
Fish.
Yeah? Did you catch any fish?
One time when I was at the cabin, I thought, what was it? 15-inch?
Yeah, 15-inch bass.
Yeah, all by myself.
Yeah, that was a big hog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good.
I was like, did I hook a rock?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Let's see. What else? If you do a lot of hiking when you go up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like to do a lot of playing outside. Yeah. You've done some fishing already, which is good.
Yep.
Oh, do you have a bow and arrow?
Yes.
Do you practice shooting your bow and arrow?
Yep, in the backyard.
Yeah. We got a big foam target you can shoot into. Yeah.
Sometimes there's bees in there.
Yeah, you gotta look out for them bees. They get in them little holes in there. Don't we go to the gun club and shoot over there? Yeah. You ever seen anybody shoot a gun?
I watch it.
Yeah. Who was shooting the gun the one day we were there with the bow? Who was out there shooting his gun?
You.
And who else?
Keith. Gray Bear.
Gray Bear. Yeah. Gray Bear was out there shooting some bow. We videotaped that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that made it onto an episode of Nomad Outdoors or not. It was a long video. There was a lot to watch because Gray Bear just left the camera running. So, all right. So it's fun being in the outdoors.
Yep.
Yeah. You're looking forward to hunting someday. Yeah. You can ask me a question now.
Where is your favorite spot to hunt?
Ooh, where's my favorite spot to hunt? I like hunting up north.
Yeah.
Up in where the cabin is. That's in Roscommon County.
Yes.
So I like to hunt up there. But it's state land, so there's not a lot of deers. So we're going to do an episode with Jer Bear because what did he get this year?
Deer?
Yeah. What kind of deer?
Female?
No, he got buck.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What point?
6 point.
Oh my god.
Yep. And he has been hunting since he was 14 years old, and I think he's 30. It was 33 last year he was, but he shot his first deer. Opening day of gun season.
His first ever deer.
His first ever deer. Yep.
From 14 all the way to 33.
Yeah, took him a while. We do a lot of we hunt a lot of state land, so hunting that state land, there's not a lot of deer. But you know where he shot his deer? Private land.
My God.
Yeah, crazy, huh? Who else got a deer last year?
You?
Actually, I got a deer this year in January because they had an extended deer season.
That bird is just staying still.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be looking out the window. You're supposed to be watching the camera. Crazy man. Yep. Got any other questions?
Where's your favorite spot to fish?
Oh, well, I like to fish just about anywhere, but my favorite fish to fish for is bass.
Oh, I thought it was bluegill.
No, bluegills are okay too. I don't mind, but I like fishing for bass. I like casting and reeling, cast it out, reel it in, cast it out, reel it in. Where like a lot of times if you're fishing for crappie or bluegill, you just throw your bobber out there and watch it. How do you know if you got fish?
'Cause the bobber sinks.
Yeah. What if it's just a nibble?
Then swing and a miss.
Kind of the bobber goes up and down a little bit, but not all the way under. Yep. And then you got to do what? You got to wait, see if you can go fish on. Reel it in.
That's what I sort of did with the bass.
Yep. We didn't even know that was a bass. We had no idea.
You thought it was just like a fish fighting?
Nah, I thought it was a big bluegill.
But did when you guys asked me for help, did I just say no? What did I say when you...
We let you reel it in.
All by myself?
Yeah. And then we got down there, when you got close to the edge, we didn't have a net with us. So we had to grab the fish string and then grab it by the lip, take the hook out. And then what did we do when we were done with that?
Throw it back in.
Throw it back in. Try to catch them another day, huh? Yeah.
I think somebody has already.
Yeah. You hiking with your mom? She's a crazy hike lady, isn't she? Likes to go all over the place. Took us out in the mud the other day, a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, was that muddy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
With Rogue. Rogue destroyed
Who's
them.
Rogue?
That's Mimi and Baba's dog.
Okay, well, the people out there, the Nomadians, they don't know who Rogue is. Well, they do because they've seen her on videos. But
Yeah.
that's our hunting dog, the hunting machine. She likes to go for walks and she likes to hike too.
I think there was a duck around here somewhere
Around here?
that she got.
No, she hasn't. That would have been the dog before her, which would have been Gambit, and the dog before him, Conan. So Conan was the first hunting dog I had, German Wirehair, and then Gambit was the second one.
Did you name
and then Rogue?
Rogue after a cartoon?
Their comic book.
Comic book?
Yeah, comic book carrier.
Because Dad watched it.
Rogue, yep. Rogue is a comic book character from Marvel, and so is Gambit.
Yeah.
And Conan was actually a comic book character as well.
Really?
Yep. So I named all my dogs after comic book characters.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Because I knew Conan.
No, you didn't. Conan was a long time ago.
No.
Nope. You only.
I recognized the name.
Oh, the name. That's right. Guess what? So, you were with us when we got Rogue.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, I remember.
Yeah.
It
Remember
was
we
like
drove up north?
2021?
I don't know.
3?
Could be. I think 21's closer, maybe somewhere like that.
Yeah.
So, summer's coming up. What do we get to do this summer? Go up north somewhere?
Yeah.
Get in the outdoors?
Mhm.
Breathe the fresh air?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm not going on the slip and slide again.
Oh no, you didn't like that? It
I
was
did
cold?
not like the well water.
It's cold?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was pretty cold water. That well water up there. Well, what else you got for our followers?
Do you
Okay.
have any questions for me?
Do I have any questions for you?
Yep.
I asked you a few of them. You said that your favorite thing to do is hiking.
Yes.
Yep, and you like fishing.
What else do you have for me?
What else do I have for you? Oh, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Yes.
Have you ever seen anything by Bigfoot? What'd you see?
I watched my grandpa's videos.
Yeah. Yeah. What else did you see this year? Did you see the Squatch Stones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did they have any markings on them?
Yes.
They did, huh?
Tried to look around if there were any tracks, but none.
Yeah, Bigfoots are kind of sneaky. They're like that.
How are they light, though?
They just know how to walk. They just know how to walk and not make any noise. They're kind of like a deer, but they got big feet. That's why they call them Bigfoot.
That's funny.
Yeah, yeah. So I got that. Maybe if you're lucky this year, might get an RC car.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because our other one is just
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah, that one wasn't very good, was it?
I think it's just because of the batteries are just old.
Yeah, well, we tried a couple of things, but
Nothing worked.
yeah. Well, I suppose we should end this episode, Nomad Outdoors, our kids in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Because what do we got to do now?
Make pizza?
Yeah, who makes the pizza?
Chef Seth.
Yeah, he's got a special pizza, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks for watching our show.
Bye, Nomad.
Say thanks for watching the show.
Thanks for watching the show.
All right, we'll see you next time on Nomad Outdoors.
Yep.